Vucevic. Buzelis out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Thomas passes to Claxton. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Outside, White. Launches a 3. Johnson with the rebound. Outside, Russell. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Misses the 3. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Traps in the tray. White's got 6 points.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
Now Thomas following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Puts it up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. He has 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
On the wing, Johnson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now Russell following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. Johnson for 3. The shot, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Kicks it out to Johnson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
Giddey against Williams. Out to the wing. Giddey sets the pick for Ball. Shoots. Clock at 6. Here's White. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. Outside, Williams. Pass to Thomas. Got a piece of it. Buzelis with the ball. Now Thomas defending. White with another miss. Russell kicks to Johnson. Beyond the arc. And it's Vucevic missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Giddey, no good.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Thomas feeling it out a bit. Johnson from outside. No good. Pass to Russell. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Williams for 3. Kicks it out to Johnson. Takes a 3. On the wing, Johnson. Shot clock at 6. For the 3. Thomas, no good. Kobe White, he's been feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the show. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Johnson. He's out there with D'Anthony Melton. Williams is out there with Sharp. And it's Clowney in at the 4. Now here's Jones. On the wing, Dosunmu. Jones against Melton. Smith with a screen on Melton. Offensive rebound. Back to Dosunmu. The 3. Clowney pulls it in. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. With the shot. Right side, Williams. The 3-pointer, no good. Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Now, here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Johnson. Williams outside. The Bulls with another miss. The Nets with the lead. Johnson for 3. The rebound by Dosunmu. The Bulls have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Here's Jones following the 3-pointer by Brooklyn. Basket counts. Now, here's Melton. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Johnson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Williams passes to Giddey. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. Jones, no luck. Nets leading by 3. Hey, Coach, one area the Bulls can struggle with, defending the outside shot.
Yeah, Kevin, they've been very poor the last few seasons on that front. Not closing out, missing assignments. It's strange because they were once elite in that regard under Donovan.
Clowney, good.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
The kick out to Williams. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Clowney, defended by Dosunmu. Pass to Williams. Here's Clowney. To the middle. Sharp with it. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Melton. Knocks down the 3 ball. Melton's got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The Nets have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Melton finds Johnson. Jacks up a 3. And it's Sharp missing. For Chicago, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Now, here's Dosunmu. He's guarded close. There's Williams with the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. Williams has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bulls. 35 seconds left in the first half. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. Claxton inside. Giddey defending. Johnson kicks to Wilson. The Nets working the ball around now. 5 on the clock. Here's Thomas. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Thomas got 7 points.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Shoots the 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, you have to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
White is out there with ball. Then it's Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Good on the shot. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Buzelis with the ball, covered by Johnson. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Russell passes to Thomas. Pass to Johnson. And stolen by White. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Nets leading by 11. Claxton finds Thomas. Johnson for 3. He's off on that one. Bulls have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times, but they always find a way to bounce back. You hope they don't go for a quick fix with this group.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Claxton sets the screen for Williams. Back to Thomas. Outside Williams. 4 on the clock. Baseline J on the way. Rebound by the Bulls. Ball from long range. Another 3 for Chicago.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Johnson sets the screen for Thomas. Pass to Claxton. Fires the 3. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Claxton. Thomas got 8 points here in this quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Williams' shot is off. Bulls trail by 8. Outside, Ball. Again, Ball missing. Brooklyn's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Got that bucket in no time at all. Thomas got 11 in the second half.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. And a new group in for the Nets. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Here's Watford. Giddey defending. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bulls trail by 11. A 3-ball. Hands it from downtown. Giddey's got 6 points.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Johnson, a wide-open look. That's short off the rim.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Pass to Johnson. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 9.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Williams scanning the floor. It's blocked. Cam Thomas getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no... Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Bulls trail by 8 on the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Watford out there with Johnson. Then it's Sharp, and it's Wilson in at the small forward position. Johnson with it. Williams picks him up. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Wilson. No good with the triple. Giddey against Wilson. Giddey, no good. Nets leading by 8. Here's Clowney. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Three-pointer. Wilson with the block. The 3 from Johnson. Offensive rebound. Knocked away. Kicks it out to Wilson. Johnson outside. This one for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. On the wing, Dosunmu. And the Bulls with another miss. Nets have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. A shot by Wilson, no good.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Giddey kicks to Jones. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Jones has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Chicago. Johnson from outside. Good on the three-point shot. And the Nets lead by 8.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Bulls. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3. Johnson with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 8. Here's Clowney. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Dosunmu. Off target from three-point range. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Johnson, the pass to Wilson. And he gets it back.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Bulls trail by 14. Jones from outside. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Clowney. From deep three-point land. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Dosunmu. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Sinks the triple. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Clowney. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And here is Dosunmu. Outside Williams. Back to Dosunmu. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Pass to Giddey. Outside Jones. Over Watford. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got it back down to single digits for Chicago.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
On the wing, Dosunmu. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And here are the Nets, led by as many as 14 points. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And Ball subbed in for Trey Jones. Inside, Johnson dishes to Williams. And stolen by Giddey. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this.
attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Hall and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Josh Green out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the center position, locking down the middle. Pass the ball. Fires the three. Connects from downtown.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Here's Giddey. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Ball no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And it's Giddey off the drive. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Tell you, if you give Josh Giddey a lane to the cup, look out. He knows how to finish.
Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ball. Ball with another miss. And here's Chicago. Giddey with it. Got it. Giddey's gotten his second bucket.
Boy, it looked like the defense was perfectly positioned. Outstanding contest. And Josh Giddey says, I don't care. I'm scoring anyway.
With a step back. Ball with another miss.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Giddey. And the layup is good. Giddey's got 6.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
The three from Ball. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is Chicago. Crafty move. And it's Giddey missing. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. A deep three from Ball. That doesn't go either for Ball.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
The three from Ball. That doesn't go either for Ball. Chicago with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Giddey. And that one is hammered home.
6'8". That's excellent size, and Josh Giddey makes that dunk easy work.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And Ball gets it to go.
Irrepressible confidence. LaMelo from deep.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They retain possession. White with it. He's picked up by Miller. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Smith's checked in. And there's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That's his first foul of the game. Giddey's checked in for Jones. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And here's Curry for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Giddey. He's got 10. There's the drive. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Great to see Josh Giddey attacking like this. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal when you are shooting lights out.
From outside the arc. Smith outside. Bridges passes to Okogie. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. The kick out, Curry. Jacks up a three. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Curry.
This guy's put in so much work that the jumper is almost automatic. Go ahead, Miles Bridges.
White with a screen on Curry. Here's Giddey. Counted. Giddey's got 14.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Bridges. Back to Smith. There's the three. That one is off. Here's Giddey. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bulls out in front, up 5. We've got more hoops coming your way. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
They've got Trey Jones. Williams is out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And Dorsett, 7 feet tall and almost 300 pounds. Yusuf Nurkic often is the biggest human on the court.
BA, we might as well refer to him as the immovable object. This guy has slimmed down. He's in incredible shape. But Nurkic is an old-school big, and he is a force to be reckoned with around the rim. Not just because of that size and strength, but because of his skill as a passer and a finisher.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, "I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind." Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Chicago leading by 9. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Yes, sir! Ball hits a triple.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the three. That's a dangerous proposition.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, that's a guy who's willing to mix it up offensively and draw the contact and get that opportunity for the old-fashioned N1. We see you, Josh Giddey.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for Dosunmu. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Brandon Miller comes in for Curry. Ball no good. And Giddey's got the ball here for the Bulls. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Ball with a steal. Now the Hornets moving it up. Over Jones. Oh, LaMelo using his speed.
Well, just take what the defense gives you. If they concede the mid-range, LaMelo says, I like that shot.
Miller against Giddey. All right, Doris, you think this heliocentric style of play can lead to championship success?
Brian, this is such a big-time question, and I think a difficult one to answer. By heliocentric, we mean that the best player on your team is making up a greater percentage of the usage, meaning the ball is in their hands more. What that has led to are some of the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. But does it lead to championships? That is the answer to the question we all seek.
Launches it. Chicago with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Stolen by Miller. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Gets the three to fall.
LaMelo Ball able off the dribble to get into that jumper so fluidly there.
Here's Giddey. No good again that time. Charlotte trailing. The three from Ball. It's hauled in by White. for Chicago. They've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. They push it up 4 on 3. Ball with it. Guarded now by Ball. Williams a screen on Ball. Ball with another miss. Well, the Bulls shooting a nice 57% rate from the field in the second quarter. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
Bridges finds Ball. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Giddey. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., that's the longest active streak in the league, not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks, they've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization.
Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. Pass to Giddey. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Count the basket. Giddey's got 29.
And I'll tell you what, for his size, just about 7 feet, Buzelis is a pretty good passer.
Green against Giddey. Williams a screen on Giddey. Green for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And that one's good. Giddey.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Drums, please. They're measuring up the shots.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And so in the game for the Hornets, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Green in at the small forward.
Yeah, nice quick transition play from Ball, getting out ahead of the defense and converting on the fast break.
Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
The BA, the length of a forward and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with the one individual player.
Shot clock at 2. They grab their own miss. Ball with a steal. Williams a screen on Ball. From downtown, they get it back. Over to the left wing. Fires for 3. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Giddey passes to White. Right side Giddey. Fires it. Hornets with the rebound. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Ball passes to Bridges. Back to Ball. Pass to Green. Back to Ball. Williams with the screen. Lets it go from the wing. Ball no good. Chicago leading by 6. Outside Giddey. Shot from the low post is good. Giddy's got 35. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Ball way outside. Oh! Ball pulling up from way outside. The Bulls have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Giddy. Basket counts. Giddy's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
That doesn't go either for Ball. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. To the middle. Ball with a steal. Green with the ball. And it's Giddy picking him up. There's Ball with a 3. Fires in the triple. Ball's got 28.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Giddy. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Giddy's got 39.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The 3 from Ball. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago leading by 6. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Smith's checked in. It's Giddy on the wing. Pounded by Ball. Shot clock at 6. And that one's good. Giddy's got 41.
Josh Giddy at 6'8", guys. That floater's going to be tough to deal with.
Here's Ball. Ball ventures inside and converts. And Giddy has got the ball here for Chicago. 29 seconds left in the third. And the layup falls. Giddy's got 12 now in this quarter.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Here's Ball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
Chicago making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. The Sumu comes in for Ball. And it's Jones in for Giddy. Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. Curry comes in for Miller. Jones from outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Now the Hornets moving it up.
LaMelo Ball.
And so it's Josh Giddy making highlights for the Bulls. Over 40 points tonight. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Giddy and White pair to make the backcourt. Jalen Smith is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. 6 on the shot clock. Ball against Giddy. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Giddy's got 45 points.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
High arcing shot, and he gets the bucket. And now it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Here's the teardrop. Ball no good. And the Bulls shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. And that one's good. Giddy's got 18 points in just the second half.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Rebounded by Nurkic. Hornets trail by 10. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Outside Giddey. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Ball against Smith. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Ball. The teardrop. They need this. Nurkic passes to Ball. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Bulls leading by 12. Now Giddey laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Giddey's got 53 points. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
Got a piece of it. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And yep, it's good. Ball's got 4 points in the quarter.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Giddey against Curry. Smith passes to Giddey. 5 to shoot. And Nurkic comes to help. And that one's good. Giddey's got 55.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Giddey. That one goes in. Giddey's got 57 points. Hornets trail by 11. The three from Ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Giddey's got rebound number 8 now. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. And Ball throws it down.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
With some arc. And the soft touch there from Melo.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Chicago with a rebound. They've led by as many as 14. That's tipped. Stolen by Ball. Basket's good. Ball's got 47 points.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
Here's Giddey. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 7. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. With the floater. Nurkic passes to Ball. Fires the 3. Smith with the rebound.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. And it's Ball in for Dosunmu. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Nurkic. Bridges comes in for Diabate. Green's checked in for Curry. And Miller subbed in for Smith.
Listen, he's going to get stronger. When you talk about guile and willingness to battle down low, Josh Giddey is more than up to the task.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 7-point differential. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Chicago with the ball. It's stolen by Green.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
This one belongs to Chicago. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job.
impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
There's the three. Trains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's ball from downtown. Rebound by Williams. Thomas, it's a wide open look. No good on the three. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. In talking to Coach, he discussed the hidden talents of LaMelo Ball. Coach said he's still a young player in this league, but we can't take that lightly. We've seen what he's done to soft defenses. We need to be physical. So we'll see if that defense tightens up for him. Guys?
Thank you, David. And you look at the career of D'Angelo Russell. I mean, he's played for several teams, including the Lakers twice.
Teams keep trading for D'Lo for his offense. He can be electric. There is a reason why he's been named an all-star in his career.
And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That is his first foul of the game. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. Bridges with the board.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Outside for Thomas. That's tipped. It's Thomas on the wing. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
There's Ball with the three. Rebounded by the Nets. Now Thomas. Down low. Outside, Ball. They get it again. Green with a screen for Ball. Launches it. And the three ball is good. Ball's got 6.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now here's Thomas. Bridges with the steal. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Back to Ball. Here's the three. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Ball shooting for might not be textbook, but all that matters is that it's effective.
You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard. And you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
Now, here's Thomas. Off target with his three.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Ball with a wide open look. Again, Ball missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
They get it back. Out to Russell. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Ball. There's Russell with the three. That's in. Coming off the assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Johnson is checked in for Williams. Smith checked in for Charlotte. Bridges, right side. Williams, a screen on Johnson. Bridges outside. Charlotte no good that time either. Brooklyn leading by 6. It's Thomas outside. Rebound by Williams.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers. Not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in, and it's Seth Curry in for Josh Green. Now, here's Ball. 9 points in the game so far. Back to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here.
Oh, he bailed him out with that one. The shot clock was low. You got to just play straight up. That is not the time to take a foul.
The Hornets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
The shot by Williams, no good. Ball feeling it out a bit. That will count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Nets out in front. Up by and if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. You've got Yusuf Nurkic. LaMelo Ball is out there with Smith. And there's Seth Curry. And it's Diabate in at the 4-man position. The 3. The shot by Williams, no good. Charlotte trailing. Curry with it. Williams picks him up. Curry can't get it to go. The Nets shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Ball. A new 14 for Charlotte. Nurkic kicks to Ball. Screen by Nurkic. Ball, no good.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And he gets the bucket. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
No one covering. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's Johnson. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry on the wing. Nurkic setting the pick for Curry. Lets it go from deep. And it's the Hornets another 3. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with 8, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Ball dishes to Miller. Curry against Johnson. Curry on the wing. He's got 7. 6 to shoot. Curry setting the pick for Bridges. Fires for 3. A shot by Curry, no good. Nets trail by 6. Johnson, the pass to Johnson. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And the basket by Curry.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Johnson kicks to Thomas. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Williams, he's checked in for the Nets. Josh Green's checked in for the Hornets. Smith comes in for Ball. And Smith puts up a deep three. Williams kicks to Smith. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Smith's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hornets.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
There's Thomas with the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Miller, no luck. The Nets have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Nobody near Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hornets leading by 4. There's Miller with the three. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Green taking his time here. Sees the alley-oop, and that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hornets lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Thomas is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Williams at the small forward position. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Following some ups and downs, Richard, the Brooklyn Nets, and you know this, they're back in rebuild mode.
Yes, unfortunately they are, but fans shouldn't let the word rebuild discourage them. The Nets still have a ton of solid pieces, and it's just a question of making smart moves from here on out.
And the wide open shot from Green. It's good from long range. And the Hornets lead by 7.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Lets it go with the three. Cam Thomas, and that's good. Thomas got 11 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Russell passes to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Fires from way outside. The Hornets pull it in. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Claxton. Out to Bridges. Ball fires from way outside. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Outside Williams. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Ball. The teardrop falls in.
The graceful touch on the floater. Ball making it look easy.
Nets trail by 3. There's Thomas at the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
There's Ball with the 3. Good on the triple. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Well, you talk about Cam Thomas. RJ, he's one of the most explosive scorers I know in the NBA.
Well, after Kyrie and KD got traded out of Brooklyn, Thomas went off, putting together a streak of 3 straight 40-point games.
And great effort defensively from Ball, timing the rejection perfectly.
Miller outside, front past the arc. He can't get that one to fall. The Nets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Williams gets the bucket.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Wilson, he's checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for Russell. The Hornets also with a sub. Smith checked in for Green. Ball from long range. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ball's got 19 points. Nets trail by 3. Williams for 3. Up again. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass the ball. Three-pointer. Brooklyn with the rebound. 1:10 left here in the third quarter. It's up a 3. Williams' shot is off. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Smith kicks to Miller. From outside the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Miller's got 5 now.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Here's Wilson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The tray. And there's Miller. Good that time on the assist by Ball. And now a 9-point Hornets lead. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smith the pass to Ball. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Johnson, a wide open look, gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Smith kicks to Miller. It could go. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Pop it forward. It's Miller and Bridges. All out there with Curry. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the pace. Williams a screen on Johnson. It's Curry outside. Goes back up. Just 5 on the clock. Great tee that time from Johnson. That's trailed by 4. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Watford, defended by Bridges. No good on the triple. Charlotte shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Curry deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Ball. Curry against Wilson. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. Curry can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. They get it back. Pass to Watford. Miller against Johnson. From the arc. Rebound by Williams. Hornets lead by 4. Left side Curry. From outside the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
The Nets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Clowney. And Johnson now top of the key. Yep, right through the net.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Curry against Johnson. And Keon Johnson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. The Hornets also with the sub. Green's checked in. Bridges with it. Williams has a screen for Bridges. No good from outside. Nets trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Coming onto the floor for the away team.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Williams a screen on Thomas. There's Miller with the 3, and the Hornets miss again. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. They set the pick. It's Miller on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Miller's got 11 in the second half. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Charlotte.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, they continue to take advantage on the offensive glass. Those extra possessions paying off in second chance points.
Connects from three-point range.
Crushing blow to the host right there. I mean, they were in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly getting that three-pointer.
It's good.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
A shot by Curry, no good. Nets trail by 6. Johnson finds Williams. Nets passing it around. Oh, he wants that one from way outside.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Pass the ball. Curry setting the pitch for ball. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
And the Hornets making a change here. Diabate's checked in. Thomas against Miller. Johnson with a screen on Miller. The 3 from Thomas. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
They get it back. Out to Russell. Lets the 3 fly. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Russell. A 3 ball. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And the defense has to know that taking away his 3 is the #1 priority, and he's hurt them all game long. With that shot, it makes no sense.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Shot 3. His 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 2.
Williams stepping the line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 8 seconds left in the game, and they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Zaire Williams, second personal foul, 14.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
That line of push-ups.
The second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. They're trailing by 4. Is what you're saying.
It's going to take a miracle for them here, or actually a miracle three-pointer and a foul. This one's over.
Thomas outside, offline. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really...
Well, we don't expect up and down doors, fast basketball. These teams prefer to operate in the half court. They're very methodical, but fun to watch.
Hey, good basketball, regardless of the pace at which it's run, is good basketball. And with these two teams, movement, screening, high IQ offensive basketball, I'm here for that.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Josh Giddey is out there with Buzelis. And it's Vucevic, then it's Ball, and it's White in at the 2. Now here's White. Ball from long range. No good on the shot. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Doris, what's the key for a team like the Nets, who have to hit the reset button, so to speak?
I think, Kevin, you have to find consistency at the head coaching position, because then you can set clear and achievable goals for your team going forward. You set a style of play, commit to it, and just build year by year, game by game.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Nice shot from the wing.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Here's Claxton. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Bulls have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Stolen by Thomas. It's tipped. Williams against Giddey. To the left wing. There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. From deep, Thomas. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Ball from long range. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Puts up a deep 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Outside, Russell. Williams with a clean look. Buries it from 3-point range. Williams has got 6.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Launches it. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Nets leading by 7. Russell kicks to Thomas. Outside, Williams. Johnson, wide open, he fires. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And you talk about complementary pieces, Doris. Cam Johnson could fit on any team in the NBA.
And that is because, Kevin, he has got one of the most valuable skills in the game today. That's range shooting. He's got size and a quick release, and he just continues to grow on the defensive end.
Bulls trail by 4. Lets it fly. Giddey, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Thomas passes to Russell. Over Buzelis. It's deflected.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Here's Giddey. Rebound by Williams. Brooklyn's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Claxton, no good. It's White on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. On the wing, Giddey. There's the triple. Rebound, Brooklyn. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Johnson from outside. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
See, to me, the more D'Angelo Russell passes the basketball, the better his team is. Encouraging to see him focus on it.
Ball kicks to White. Back to Ball. Out to White. Beyond the arc. Good defense by Claxton. Good if it goes. He doesn't hit that one. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by 7. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Patrick Williams. Dosunmu is out there with Trey Jones. And it's Smith, and it's Giddey in at the small forward. Brooklyn leading by 10. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Nets. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And the basket by Jones.
Well, just incredible court awareness by Josh Giddey. Understanding wide open man, I've got to find him.
Melton finds Johnson. Here's Williams. Giddey defending. For 3. Williams can't hit. Bulls trail by 9. Giddey with it. Williams picks him up. Jones, no luck. Brooklyn's got the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Melton against Jones. Johnson for 3. A shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
A shot by Williams, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Johnson against Jones. Shoots over Johnson. Out to Smith. Right side, Jones. And that one hits back iron. Nets leading by 12. Melton feeling it out a bit. Outside, Williams. Looking for Sharp, and he gets it there. From deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Nobody near Melton. They get the rebound. Fires the 3. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Jones against Melton. Williams sets a screen for Jones. Out to Smith. Melton with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. From deep, Johnson. Pass to Melton. Williams for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 14.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, last season, a full 14 teams finished with between 46 and 51 wins, with plenty of teams in the picture. Adam Silver is thrilled with the level of competition. He says, I think what fans ultimately want is to see great competition across the league. Kevin, it's certainly fun to watch.
It is, David. Bring it on, I say. The more, the better. Johnson's shot is off. Bulls trail by 12. The tray. Brooklyn with the rebound. Sharp's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williams for three. Pass to Melton. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Just two to shoot. Thomas finds Johnson. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific three-point shooting display. Back to the action in just a minute. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Brooklyn leading by 15. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Russell is out there with Cam Thomas. And it's Williams at the small forward position. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. To the inside, out to Russell. Nets passing it around. Johnson for three. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his fourth assist in this one. The kick out to Ball. Buzelis, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Brooklyn. To the wing right side. Over in the corner, Williams takes a three. Buzelis grabs the board. Here's Giddey. And the three off target.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Bulls trail by 15. This one for three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Takes the three. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Claxton. Thomas got 9.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Brooklyn leading by 18. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Johnson can't get it to go. Chicago's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
The Bulls have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And Russell gets it to go.
Well, the lefty stroke of D'Angelo Russell on display. This is a guard who can be effective with and without the ball.
Thomas outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Nets have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. A three-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 21.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
1:58 left to play here in the third. Claxton against Vucevic. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 6. Will it go? Hits it from three-point range. He's got 8.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique. But, man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
That one goes in. And the Nets lead by 20. Bulls have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
And here's Brooklyn. They're on a 14-3 run right now. Corner shot. Out to Russell. Three-pointer. It's all in by the Bulls. Buzelis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Ball with it. Williams picks him up. White against Thomas. Pass to Buzelis. Puts up a deep three. Johnson with the rebound. Nets leading by 23. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Chicago shooting only 21% from the field so far. Buzelis with the ball. Got it off in time. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a...
And so it's Brooklyn controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Jones is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's Smith in at the center position. The shot by Watford, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Williams in the post, rebounded by the Nets. Roney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fires from deep. The shot by Watford, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. There's the 3. Roney pulls it in. Brooklyn leading by 20. In the corner, it's Watford. His 3-pointers off the mark. Bulls have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Giddey kicks to Jones. Puts it up from 15. Giddey, no good. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bulls trail by 20. And Jones has it in the corner. And the Bulls with another miss. And stolen by Williams. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Out to White. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets leading by 18. Johnson dishes to Williams. Puts up a 3. They get a hand on it. And Chicago shooting only 21% from the field so far. Buzelis' shot is good.
And the way Buzelis can space the floor really makes it tough on the opposition.
Williams for 3. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Can't get it to go. Shooting 47% on 7 of 15 attempts. It's White on the wing.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Wide open look. Rebound, Brooklyn. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Puts up a deep three. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Ball's checked in for Williams.
On the floor for the Bulls. Number 2, Lonzo Ball.
Bulls trail by 19. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside, Ball. Shoots a fader. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Brooklyn.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Williams.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And it's White missing. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
From past the arc. Pass to Vucevic. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The three. Sinks the triple.
Really nice job there by Buzelis. Already sees the floor at a high level.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Next ball. Substitutions on the court.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be.
Right, BA, and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, you have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively too.
And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Kobe White, Josh Giddey out there with Buzelis. Then it's Ball, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. Here's Ball. The 3. The shot that time not on target. Chicago with the ball. White with it. Green picks him up. Pass to Buzelis. Shoots over Miller. The shot by Buzelis no good.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Charlotte, no good that time either.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Giddey. He takes it in. Now Vucevic. From deep. Williams grabs the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Ball way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
No hesitation there from Ball, letting it fly from distance.
It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Clark.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, B.A. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo, he elevates your energy level because you've got to match his. He gives a team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis.
They get it back. Miller on the wing. Takes the 3. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
From deep, Giddey. Another 3 for Chicago.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Miller. Green for 3. Buzelis grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's White. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Now here's Miller. It's Bridges on the wing. Outside, Green. Knocks down the long K.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
From deep, Giddey. Miller pulls it in. The Hornets have gone 3 of 8 so far. Now here's Green. Williams a screen on Ball. Ball no good. The Bulls have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Buzelis. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nice. Just absorbing contact there by Buzelis. And I think over time he can add to that frame a bit too.
It's Giddey on the wing. Pass to Vucevic. Misses off the right iron.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Green for 3. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Here's Ball. Here's Buzelis. Ball with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And here's Green from the arc. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Green's got 9.
And Ball definitely has the passing DNA. Some of his dime drops are really sweet.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Here's Miller. 3-pointer, no good. The Bulls trail by 3. Giddey with it. Guarded now by Ball. There's the triple. White can't hit. The Hornets shooting just 38% so far in this one. Pass to Miller. Here's the 3. Ball with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From Pete Giddey, he's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Williams with the screen. The 3 from Ball. Outside for Green. Ball outside. Pass to Miller. He got it up. Parried from out. Looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's good.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Hornets out in front. They lead by 3. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Hornets?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
They're also doing a really good job on the offensive boards, bagging their own groceries, doing whatever it takes to get those second chance points.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Patrick Williams out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's DeSumo. And it's Smith in at the 5, down low. Curry's shot is off. The Bulls trail by 3. Here's Williams. Rebounded by Nurkic.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Outside Curry. Nurkic, a screen on Giddey. Pass to Smith. 6 to shoot. Ball right side. Yes, sir! Ball hits a triple.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Williams from long range. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. The 3 from Curry. No good that time.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Giddey finds Jones. Williams with it. From 10 feet away. That's it. Coming off an assist from Jones. Williams has got his first points in this one.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Curry, no good. Bulls trail by 4. DeSumo on the wing. Pounded by Ball. Puts up a 3. And DeSumo with the 3. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And a deep three from Curry. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Ball. Outside Curry. Ball, a screen on Giddey. And here's Curry for 3. That won't go either for Curry.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Charlotte has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Puts up a deep 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Curry's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, the range of Curry, limitless, like his brother Steph and even his dad Dale. I mean, those guys, the Currys, can light it up.
From the arc. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Giddey. And he gets it to go. Giddey's got 8 points. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. There's a screen by Nurkic. And here's Curry for 3. That won't go either for Curry.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. And now the Bulls in transition from deep. Giddey. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Curry. Here's Diabate. On the wing, Curry, covered by Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Beyond the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Left side, Giddey. 34 seconds left in the first half of this game. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Miles Bridges comes in for Diabate. Green's checked in for Curry. And Brandon Miller subbed in for LaMelo Ball. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Ball, he's checked in for Giddey. And it's White in for Dosunmu. Bridges, a screen on Ball. Pass to Smith. Stolen by Jones. It's stolen by Green. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Hornets up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
It's time for your fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Josh Green really having a great game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the Hornets 5. Here's Ball. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Ball's got 8 points.
Hey, the mid-range can be touch and go for Ball, but he takes a nice smooth shot that time.
Giddey against Green. The kick out to White. Ball left side. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Stolen by Ball. Up top, Vucevic. White for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Fires away from way outside. The shot won't fall.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level.
Well, I love the feel ball has when he should pull up or pass or whatever decision he has to make. His pace is outstanding.
Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights, he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that. When you think about defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges, most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with it. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him. Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
There's Ball with a three. Offensive rebound, out to the wing. Miller against White. Second shot opportunity. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. White can't hit. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. The lead is 2. Charlotte again missing. Chicago has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. White for 3. Tips it up. It's good on the putback.
Boy, so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Smith, he's checked in for Green. Williams is checked in for Chicago.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Well, Chicago's shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Here's Giddey. Pass to Ball. Outside, Williams. Back to Ball. Vucevic with it. Williams defending. Outside White. Clock at 6. Here's Vucevic. Lays it up and banks it in. Vucevic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Some changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in for Williams. Okogie comes in for Miller. And it's Curry in for LaMelo Ball. Screen by Bridges. Curry passes to Okogie. Now Smith. Curry with it. Smith with a screen on Jones. Tries to break his ice. Curry, no good.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Outside White. Right wing. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hornets.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Charlotte trailing. Outside Curry. From deep three-point land. It's tipped.
There you see Smith's length playing to his advantage defensively.
Charlotte, no good that time either. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Jones from outside. Diabate grabs the board.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Curry's got 6.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there.
White for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Diabate's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Curry. Got it off in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. 8-point. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Hornets with a lead. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Zach Collins out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard position. Collins passes to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Jalen Smith punishing that rim.
And for the Hornets, they're shooting a very low 27% so far this week. A nice shot by Smith.
Oh,
couldn't have asked for a more hotly contested game.
These teams have swapped the lead 8 times. I believe it's coming down to the wire.
Pass to Collins. Now Jones. Now here's DeSumo. Inside, just 4 to shoot. And he makes it.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Diabate, outside Curry. Pass the ball. Smith outside. Now Ball. The 3 is up. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Nurkic with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Back to Nurkic. The 3 ball. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Nurkic has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hornets.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities. A dead-eye shooter, Nick Smith, is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
A nice shot by Smith.
3 points. That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, the big man, Nurkic, from super close range.
Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's DeSumo. Tries to keep it alive. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Back to Ball. Here's Diabate. Oh, and the heave doesn't get to the rim. Ball outside from behind the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Smith's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Collins finds Kitty. Takes a 3. No luck on that one. Charlotte leading by 5. Nurkic with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. To the paint. Pass to Smith. The 3 from Curry. Good defense by DeSumo.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Mark Williams, he's checked in for Nurkic. Miles Bridges comes in for Diabate. Green's checked in for Curry. And Brandon Miller subbed in for Smith. Williams a screen on White. Green for 3. And it's Kitty with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And here's the fast break. Outside for Green. 4-3. And now the Bulls in transition. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Ball. Good on the first. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And by missing that free throw, now a 3 could even the score. Not ideal. And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Pass to Buzelis. 46 seconds left in the game. Misses the baby hook. This is their chance to stretch the lead, Grant.
Yeah, it's a must. They have to execute and avoid the big mistake.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Chicago.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, number 2.
We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Bridges finds Ball to the wing, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bridges, out to the right wing. Puts up a deep 3. That shot off the mark.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
one from three. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Bridges outside. And so the big win by Charlotte in a tight game. That was an incredible night.
And at the 3, the small forward. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Williams. Lobbed up there for Thomas. Bridges with the steal. Claxton with the steal. Williams for 3. The Hornets pull it in. On the wing, Green. Covered by Johnson. Charlotte moving the ball around. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Ball with the bucket.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Wasted no time on that one.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Outside, Ball. Bridges against Johnson. Back to Ball. To the paint. They kick it out to Green.
Next foul. Zaire Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Claxton with the steal.
Good anticipation defensively. See the pass coming and manages to snatch it. Run it.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Zaire Williams.
The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
Second team foul. Coming on the floor for the Nets. Number 45.
And so just over a minute and a half played. To the inside. Out to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Johnson. Charlotte no good that time either. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
And it's Green missing. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Thomas gets a wide open look. Johnson against Bridges. 3-pointer. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
Johnson for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And an eye.
Early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success. building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more help, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Diabate. Down low. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Smith. Taken away by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And it's Russell in the corner. Outside Williams. Back to Russell. Pass to Williams. Clock at 6. The three. A three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got 5.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Now, here is Russell. Still yet to score. Driving inside.
Blocking foul, called on.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
He's perfect from the line this time. It's Thomas on the wing. Guarded by Kerr. Thomas, no good. To the middle. It's tipped. Cam Thomas getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Johnson is out there with the Anthony Melton. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Williams. And it's Clowney in at the power forward position. The Hornets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Wilson, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Pass to Nurkic. Fires the 3. Clowney pulls it in. Nets leading by 3. RJ, no matter what the situation, Nurkic is a monster on the glass, isn't he?
He had 31 rebounds in 2024. You never see that anymore.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. Driving to the basket. In the corner, Smith with it. Back to Nurkic. Out to Smith. Taken away by Williams. On the wing, Williams. There's the pick. Plenty of space. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And use his balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Now here's Williams. He's got 7. Clowney, good. Clowney's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Williams, he's checked in for the Hornets. Miller comes in for Seth Curry. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Johnson inside. He's covered by Ball. Wide open. Unable to get that one. Hornets trail by 5. And Ball gets double teamed. Williams in the post. Smith kicks to Miller. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 6. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Ball's got 6.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
He took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Nets lead by 5.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Smith. The kick out to Williams. Here's Diabate. He's guarded by Williams. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Diabate's got his second basket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Timmy offline with his 3. Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And here's Miller outside. Out to Smith. Pass to Diabate. Williams with the ball. Here's Diabate. Over Williams. Goes up again. The kick out to Williams. Here's Diabate. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Jimmy. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The drive by Ball.
Magician put the ball in his hands. LaMelo making it look easy.
Williams with a clean look. And again, it's the Nets missing. Charlotte in the lead. Here's Miller. Pass the ball. And so they foul intentionally.
There's really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Miller finds Curry. Charlotte moving it around. Jacks up a 3. That's good from Miller on the assist by Green. Miller's got 6.
A huge reason Miller went so high in the draft. His three-point stroke. It's exactly what you want in a wing.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Williams. Back to Miller. Here's Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Miller dishes to Green. That 3 off the mark. For 3, Williams, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice game. Great performance so far by LaMelo Ball.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Green, and it's Williams at the center locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screen. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Miller against Thomas. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Ball. And the wide open shot from Green. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. It's Thomas outside. And the Nets another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. In the corner, it's Bridges. And another 3 for Charlotte.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Williams with the steal. A floater. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Kept alive. The kick out to Ball. Bridges outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bridges has got the lead up to 7 now for the Hornets.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
Good on the bucket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too.
Whoa, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. And if you listen to Cam Johnson talk about shooting, my goodness, RJ, he is a student of the game.
Studies a lot of different shooters, constantly analyzing his own footwork. And you know what? The result speaks for themselves.
And the Hornets making a change here. Smith is checked in. Williams for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Williams has got 10.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
There's Miller with the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Miller's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Hornets. For 3, Williams. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Nice shot by Smith.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Scooped up. Outside for Thomas. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Miller with the ball. Williams picks him up. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now it's a 12-point Hornets lead. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 19-7 run. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in, and Okogie subbed in for Brandon Miller. Wilson, he's checked in for the Nets. Johnson comes in for Russell. Bridges, no one around him. Off target from outside. Nets trail by 13. Williams from outside. A shot missing.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Curry kicks to Bridges. Smith wide open. He fires. And the Hornets miss again. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Johnson outside. Outside Williams. He got it up. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big-time shot from him there.
And so it's Charlotte. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here
that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have...
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Back to Wilson. Pass to Sharp. There's the pick. Watford. And a miss there on the triple.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Wilson. Johnson is out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Sharp, and it's Clowney in at the four-man position. Releases. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Hornets leading by 10. Pass to Okogie. The kick out to Ball. Ball stolen. Here's Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Charlotte making a switch here. Miller's checked in. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
It's Curry with the drive. Here's Diabate. Trains the three-pointer. And the Hornets lead by 11.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Nurkic doesn't take a lot of bad shots, so when he decides to pull up off the dribble, you know he's feeling it.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Curry. Outside, Ball. For the three. A shot by Curry, no good. Nets trail by 10. Johnson outside. And he makes good on the layup.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Curry is inside. Johnson on him. Nurkic finds Miller. Here's Ball. Rebounded by the Nets. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Right side, Wilson. Got a piece of it. Curry outside. The rebound by Watford. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
Questionable shot selection on that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
First personal foul.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
Substitution on the court.
Out to Miller. Here's the three. They grab their own miss. Bridges for three. That's all good, and that's his fifth basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
And Miller throws it down hard.
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Thomas. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Bridges got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Nets trail by 14. Thomas outside. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Shoots the three. That doesn't go either for Thomas. Hornets have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. There's Miller with the three. Brooklyn with the rebound. 58 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The three from Thomas. The shot misses. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Charlotte.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Brandon Miller.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Shots good by Green.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
From deep three-point territory, they recover it. Fires from way outside. Here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control.